See, paradigm is a mind program. It's a program in your subconscious mind that's controlling your behavior. See, the part of our mind that knows things and the part that controls our behavior, two different parts.
Once you learn to harness the hidden power within you, you will attract more wealth, happiness, and health into your life. You don't need to look outside of yourself to acquire this. It's already within you. Your subconscious mind contains infinite wisdom, and once you understand how to tap into this power, you will be able to manifest what you want into the physical world with ease. You can achieve this if you reprogram your subconscious mind and train your brain. This is easily achievable in your sleep, quite literally. Joseph Murphy's The Power of the Subconscious Mind delves into the power you hold within your subconscious mind and how you can program your mind while you sleep. Your mind is objective and is aware of this objective world. It learns through observation, education, and experience, and its greatest function is reasoning. It is your subjective mind that perceives by intuition. This is where your emotions and memories sit. And it is at its most productive when your objective mind is not functioning, which is when you are asleep or in a drowsy state. Joseph Murphy writes, "Your subconscious mind controls all vital processes and functions of your body and knows the answer to all problems. Your subconscious mind never sleeps and never rests. Simply put, if you feed it the right information, it can alter the course of your life. Your conscious mind essentially acts as a watchman at the gates of your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind goes beyond learning new skills. It's involved in information processing and affects everything we think, say, and do. It stores our beliefs and values, determines our memories, and monitors the information all around us, deciding what to send to the conscious mind and what to store for later. Each night, just as you fall asleep, the hold of your conscious mind slowly slips away. Begin to condition your subconscious by suggesting specific things to yourself. Use this time to tap into your strongest desires. Ask yourself questions. What do you truly want? How will you feel once you manifest this particular desire? How will fulfilling your desire not only change your life, but how will it change the lives of the people around you? Asking yourself questions and suggesting clear, positive answers to those questions not only opens the subconscious mind to the realization of the outcome suggested, it also begins to bring you in a state of vibrational alignment with the desired outcome. Murphy writes about a singer who overcame her apprehension by using positive autosuggestions each night. She would go into a quiet room and sit down in a comfortable armchair, relaxing her body and closing her eyes. She would still her mind and body as best as she could. She then repeated to herself, "I sing beautifully. I am poised, serene, confident, and calm." At every sitting, she repeated the statement slowly, quietly, and with feeling 5 to 10 times. The subconscious mind does not argue with the statements you make. A week later, she was more poised and confident in her abilities as a singer. Repeating an imaginal act in your mind before you sleep and visualizing the desired outcome you wish to experience is a powerful technique that can alter the trajectory of your life. As the old saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. If you play the movie of what you desire in your mind as you fall asleep and your mind is open to suggestions, you are conditioning yourself to believe this movie to be your reality. Murphy writes that one of the ways you can apply this is when you're selling something, perhaps a property. I suggest to those who have homes or property for sale that they satisfy themselves in their own mind that their price is right. Then I claim that the infinite intelligence is attracting to them the buyer who really wants to have the property and who will love it and prosper in it. After having done this, I suggest that they quiet their mind, relax, let go, and get into a drowsy, sleepy state, which reduces all mental effort to a minimum. When you can picture the check in your hands, rejoice in it and be grateful. Fall off to sleep feeling the naturalness of the whole mental movie you have created in your mind. This mental picture held in the mind, backed by absolute faith, will eventually come to pass. Another technique Murphy suggests is the Baudoin effect, which is condensing an idea that is the object of the suggestion into a brief phrase that is easily remembered. You have to take this phrase and repeat it over and over again to yourself as if it were a lullaby. He talks about a young woman from Los Angeles caught up in a prolonged and bitter family dispute. Upon learning the Baudoin effect, she coined a phrase, "It is finished in divine order." To her, these words meant a harmonious conclusion to the dispute. Every night for 10 nights straight, she sat in her armchair, systematically relaxed her body, and entered into a sleepy state. She then affirmed slowly and feelingly the statement, "It is finished in divine order." She found herself gaining a sense of inner peace as she said this. Then, she went off into her deep, regular sleep. On the morning of the 11th day, following the use of the above technique, she awakened with a sense of well-being, a conviction that it was finished. Her attorney called her the same day, saying that the opposing attorney and his clients were willing to settle. A harmonious agreement was reached, and litigation was discontinued. The aim is to keep the entire experience as low effort as possible so your conscious mind cannot interfere. The highest degree of productivity of the subconscious happens before sleep and just after we wake up. In this state, the negative thoughts that neutralize desire and prevent acceptance by the subconscious mind are absent. That's where you use the sleeping technique. Let's say you want to get rid of a bad habit. Assume comfortable posture, relax your body and be still. Get into a sleepy state and say quietly over and over like a lullaby, "I am completely free from this habit. Harmony and peace of mind reign supreme." Repeat these words slowly, quietly, and lovingly for 5 to 10 minutes at night as you drift off to sleep, and morning when you wake up. Each time you repeat these words, the emotional value becomes greater. When the urge comes to repeat the harmful habit, repeat this formula out loud to yourself. Doing this induces the subconscious to accept the idea, and healing will follow. Of course, gratitude for what you have helps you relax and enter that state of mind where you accept suggestions. This was true in 1963 when Murphy wrote his book, and it holds true today. When you give thanks for the things you have, you must use the time to make your own requests known. A grateful heart is always close to the creative forces of the universe, causing innumerable blessings to flow toward it by the law of reciprocal relationship. Murphy writes about a man who applied this technique when he was at his lowest. He said, "Bills are piling up. I am out of work. I have 3 children and no money. What shall I do?" Regularly every night and morning for a period of about 3 weeks, he repeated the words, "Thank you, Father, for my wealth," in a relaxed, peaceful manner until the feeling or mood of thankfulness dominated his mind. His mind and heart were lifted to the point of acceptance. When thoughts of poverty and distress came into his mind, he would say again, "Thank you, Father." He was reconditioning his mind for riches, which is precisely what followed. He met a former employer he hadn't seen in 20 years. When they spoke, the employer offered him a lucrative position in the company and advanced him $500 for signing. It is surprising how quickly this can affect your life. The subconscious mind is unbelievably fast in its processing ability. By the time you are consciously aware of a stimulus, the subconscious has already sensed it, tested it several times, and already attempted to initiate an action based upon it. But then your conscious mind gets in the way, and that, in a nutshell, is the origin of conflict. Your subconscious mind urges you to do something different from what you would consciously do. Sometimes it gets it wrong, which is why you need to be able to communicate effectively with your subconscious. This is achieved through hypnosis. For example, in the religions of antiquity, priests in the ancient temples gave drugs to the patient and practiced hypnotic suggestions prior to the patient's sleep, telling him that the gods would visit him in his sleep and heal him. Many healings followed. Obviously, all this was the work of potent suggestions to the subconscious mind. Hypnosis allows us to make practical changes in the very depths of that subconscious, and as such, it can be a genuinely incredible power for good. By entering the state of hypnosis, we can safely bypass the conscious critical faculty part of the mind and reprogram the subconscious to take on board new, better ideas. In that light, self-hypnosis allows you to become highly focused and prepares you for the experience of giving yourself positive suggestions about your goals to improve your mental well-being or any other goals that you want to achieve. Self-hypnosis empowers you to take control of your thoughts by mastering and influencing your own subconscious mind. Some achieve this state with videos and audio recordings that induce a trance-like state where you can reach heightened focus. The videos also include embedded suggestions to influence the subconscious mind to attain different goals, such as overcoming stress and anxiety. Miracles can transpire to you when you learn to use the magical power of your subconscious mind. Murphy's book is designed to teach you that your thinking and visualization, along with being grateful, can create a new reality.